Hey, beautiful souls. Happy New Year and welcome to your January monthly reading. And in this reading, we're going to be including the 1-1 portal, which I'm going to be calling the Magician's Gateway, because number 1 is the number of the Major Arcana Magician card. And then in addition to looking at how that's going to impact your January, we're going to ask one thing that Spirit wants you to know about 2023. So we, of course, are going to have readings for each individual zodiac sign. And for the Magician's Gateway, Magician card, the Magician energy is divine masculine energy. It's movement, it's fire, it's the master manifester. So we're going to be asking what is ready to ignite on the other side of the Magician's Gateway. What is building up fire? And then 1-1, boom. What is igniting? And then, of course, like we said, and then one thing that Spirit wants you to know about 2023. It's not going to be everything, but it's one thing they want you to know starting off in January. So as I mentioned, we're going to have readings for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to start off with yours right now. All right, Libra, this is your monthly reading, and we're going to start off pulling a card here from the Cosmic Journey Oracle. And all these cards that I use in my reading, I do list in the description box of the video down below. So if any of them catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick them up. Now, these first two decks that we're going to use are going to be, what's the one thing that Spirit and Creator want you to know about your 2023? All right. So what for Libra? What would you like them to know about 2023? Okay, none of those. All right, there it is. And let's see what we got here. And you have the Soul Giraffe, card number 7. Beautiful card there. Put that over here. And let's see what comes in here. This is actually a special cards at the end of the book here. And the attributes of the Soul Giraffe are vision, grace, higher vantage, and seeing obstacles. And the Soul Giraffe is here to help you with your grander vision to allow you to see higher and farther. The long neck of the Soul Giraffe gives you an elevated view of what's on the horizon, as well as another vantage point of the big, capital B-I-G picture. We're also reminded that perhaps we cannot label something as good or bad, right or wrong, unless we can see the full picture. The giraffe gracefully glides along the path, spotting what others cannot. Potential questions that you can ask this, archetype that you can ask the Soul Giraffe. If I could see higher and farther, what would I see? What is on the horizon for whatever situation you're wondering about? Instead of the low-hanging fruit, what if I went for the lofty fruit? What might be within my grasp if I went higher in my thinking or viewpoint? And the last question is, what danger is up ahead that I haven't seen yet? Ooh. So definitely, clearly, you're having this viewpoint. You're able to see things from different perspective, a higher perspective, and it allows you to change direction, see where you really want to go, and allows you to cut away some of the low thinking instead. We're also going to pull from the Enchanted Map Oracle here and see what else I would like to add in here around your new higher perspective. What else? What else would you like Libra to know? All right, that's the one there. And you got the Deep Freeze, card number 26. We'll put that over here. Let's see what this brings in for you here. Everything has its season, and now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. So the cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. So forego ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere, not needing to. And this is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity now. So reflect, read a good book, or get a massage. Rest and dream. And the reverse meaning of this card it also can be nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try, push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants you to take a break. You need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. Yeah, forced R&R. I've had many of friends lately that have had that, and even sometimes me. Balance, rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. But for now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. So I like that. This is put things on hold in January, because it's also a time for you to see things from a higher perspective, from this different perspective, which will change what you would have done. So the pause, the hold that's coming in here is for you, because if you make decisions now without all the details, then you will take a direction that you'll have to take a lot more work, a lot more backtracking, a lot more eating crow, having to apologize for things. Now is the time to step back and not argue, not push, not rush forward, but take a rest. So I like it. So you have permission, relax. January is a month of relaxation for you. We'll also pull here from the Light Seers Tarot and see what else they'd like to add in here for you. So what else for Libra, please? Okay. Yep. All right. So these are your 3 cards. You start off with the Page of Pentacles. I like this one because if you look really close at the bottom, there's roots growing under their feet. And it does take time. New opportunities will rise and come out of this that you wouldn't have had before had you not paused and seen things from this different perspective. Because when you have this viewpoint that things have to happen within here, you miss all these opportunities out here, you miss all these opportunities out here. And with that freeze, you see things, you see the stuff out here because you're going above and beyond your expectations, and you're able to see stuff out here. So these new opportunities do arise for you after January, or towards the end of January at the earliest, really. But they do unfold for you because of this pause and reflect and see things from a higher perspective. Yeah, you got the 2 of Pentacles, balance, definitely balancing things out. So not overdoing things in this month. It's definitely all through here. Yeah, so you recharge your battery. With this new connection, this higher connection, you can see the kitty cat in her lap. The queen rolls over fire, but all the queens are given water too, which allows her to connect to the higher realms, see things from a higher perspective. And she's able to super focus her energy and get stuff done. So once you have this clarity that comes in here, you really are able to move things in such a different way, in a different direction, because of this pause, because of seeing things from this much higher perspective. So I am loving how this is unfolding for you. So this is the one thing they want you to know. There's a time of pausing. And I feel like this is January. This time of pausing, freezing, and doing is now. They wanted to know one thing for 2023. It's like, well, this is the start. And usually I want to hit the ground running, but they're like, nope. Hit the ground resting. Hit the ground and take a nap. So I like it. Now, the next 2 decks here are going to be about what ignites as you step through the Magician's Gateway that 1/1 portal into 2023. We're going to start with the magic of the Unicorn's Oracle, and let's see what unfolds here. What do they want you to know? All right. So for Libra, all right, there it is. You got new opportunities, declutter your life, glimpse a magical doorway. Well, there is literally the magician's gateway that you're stepping through. It is card number 5, which is the card of change. So there are new opportunities that do come up because of stepping through. But again, it feels like it's a pause that you're taking here. So declutter your life. Says when you declutter your cupboards, you create space for the new to come in. Your guidance is to tidy up your life now. And this doesn't just refer to the physical stuff. A clear out also releases unhelpful thought patterns and emotional attachments. It re-energizes you in the same way that pruning a rose bush encourages the plant to grow bigger and bloom more prolifically than before. And this unicorn card suggests it's time for a physical, emotional, and mental sort out. Are your job, home, relationships, and friendships, hobbies, and beliefs serving your spiritual path? Do they fulfill and satisfy you? Do they support you and bring you love and joy? Look carefully and honestly at every area of your life from a different perspective, right? So this is what else you're doing during this pause. It's like you're decluttering. But it does say, look carefully and honestly at every area of your life. And if you are hanging on to the old because it feels safe and familiar, your unicorn's reminding you that when you weed the garden of your life, it will regenerate. So take the decision to declutter now. And when you are ready, then you can ask your unicorn to raise your frequency so that anything new that flows in is of better quality than that which you have released. Ask your unicorn to bathe you in its light, for the brighter your aura, the more wonderful the new will be. You are creating an opportunity to step through a magical doorway into a sunlit future. Wow. I love it. Literally the magician's gateway. So to clear the old and glimpse the magic, what you can do is write down the different areas of your life, such as job, relationships, family, home, holidays, hobbies, and beliefs, and then rate each one 0 to 10 in terms of satisfaction and joy. Close your eyes and sense your unicorn beside you and ask it to bless you with the qualities you need in order to release anyone or anything that is not serving your well-being. Then actively declutter your life. Look for the magical door to the new opportunities that await. The affirmation for this, I am preparing for new opportunities. Yep, you are preparing for new opportunities. So both of these are just interacting so perfectly. Now we're also going to pull from the Shaman's Dream Oracle here and see what else they'd like you to know about this gateway as you step through it. So decluttering while you're resting. You're not moving forward. You're just releasing things, preparing for these new opportunities to come. And what else for Libra? All right, they do want this one right here. You got Spirit of the River, Movement Toward Adventure, card number 50. We'll put that right here. And see what this brings for you here. So this is movement towards adventure, has to do with addiction to problems, allowing and trusting the current. So the Spirit of the River invites you to step into the flow, to stop swimming against or avoiding the current. Allow the waters to carry you downstream, away from the eddies and whirlpools. It's time to heed the call of a new adventure waiting for you. So stop working on the problem for a while. The issue is not what it seems. It is your addiction to fixing what has gone bad that is consuming so much of your time. Work to create a greater good, and the bad will resolve itself on its own. There is nothing that you can accomplish with more efforting. As the situations in your life right now are subject to forces that are beyond your control. Recognize this, step back, and trust the flow. There is no loss of face or lack of honor or integrity. It is simply the way things are at this moment. And when this card appears, it's time to say yes to the next leg of your journey. Your life is like a river, inevitably and inexorably flowing to the sea, which is your divine destination. So be fearless and release yourself to the rushing water in the middle of the stream. Whatever it is you are holding on to, whether that's the feelings, the thoughts, the beliefs about how things are or how they should be or could be, can be fixed easily with the power of the spirit of the river. Simply let go and enjoy the thrill of the ride. All will be well. Yeah. So you got decluttering and letting go. So decluttering, letting go, the energy is very conducive with each other, right? Well, you got 5 and you got 50. 5 plus 0 is 5. So both of these cards work very well with the letting go of things, the releasing of things, the decluttering, just going with the flow, allowing yourself to prepare to these new opportunities that will rise. So freeze, see things from a higher perspective, release things, and then go with the flow, and it brings in new opportunities. We'll see what else that spirit has here. We'll pull again from the Light Seers Tarot and see what else they want to add for you, Libra. All right. Okay. Anything else? Okay, that one right there. So the first one here, so you have the 9 of Swords. And the swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. The 9 of Swords is known as kind of like the nightmare card, or insomnia. Keeps you up. All these thoughts and beliefs and mindsets are fears of losing conditional love. So, it's talking about decluttering the mind. There are a lot of thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that we have that restrict us, that keep us small. And this is allowing you to cut away those things and free yourself from that. One, you're going to get more rest, real rest, and be able to sleep at night. But you're releasing all the restrictions that allows flow to come in here. Yeah, and you have the 6 of Wands. Beautiful energies. The 6 of Wands, if you imagine like three wands on each side, it has this beautiful river flow in the middle. It's this wonderful flow of energy. It's victory. It's recognition as well. But I just feel like this is such a beautiful example of your flow, and that you have this victory that comes as you release these things and you don't fear anymore. You're able to go and be in the light, be the limelight, and just be okay with it all. You're not stressing about it. You're going with the flow. You're letting go of all the perfectionism of everything, and you're just being, period. You're being you, and what a wonderful freedom that comes with that. And here is so there's this reflection that's going on here. Obviously, they're seeing themselves there. But the Ace of Swords here allows this balance to come in, cutting away thoughts and beliefs and mindsets, all those long list of rules that have to be done in order for you to be successful and lovable and blah, 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 right? Wonderful balance coming in as you're cutting away and releasing things, decluttering your life from these things. Beautiful balancing energy that comes in with all of that. Yep, and here's the High Priestess. So you are stepping back, so fitting here. The High Priestess, she steps back into her High Priestess temple, and she does her, review of things. She dives deep into the emotions and unconscious, the subconscious, steps behind the veil, sees things from a higher perspective, trust her gut and trust her intuition like the Queen of Wands. They are able to just really fine tune and listen to that beautiful, beautiful messages of love from above and that, beautiful wisdom that they're able to get you to help you on your path as well. Yeah, and then here we go. Queen of Pentacles, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, taking care of you. And then she ends up with that Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity. So very much about this is a time to withdraw and take care of yourself, see things from this higher perspective, clear and declutter things, and then go and allow yourself, let go of the struggle of trying and be, and allow these new opportunities to come to you, because it is beautiful. And I can't wait to see what you do with all this. So Libra, the scales, you are the balancers, you have this balancing that's coming in, and you'll continue to see it change and change and change, and your life also changes. It comes into balance here. So I love this for you. Now, of course, this isn't it. You're going to be able to get messages as you go throughout 2023. And we put out monthly readings like this, as well as weekly energy updates, pick a card readings, and several other types of videos throughout the month. And if you don't want to miss out on any of the updates and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking that subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. When you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select, two things happen. One, notifications immediately when new videos are posted. And number two, you're also notified when I'm going to go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. In addition to all of that, doing those things also helps spread the Zen Love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I am very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed down in the description box of the video down below. All right, Libra, as you step through this magician's gateway and step into 2023, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. We'll be talking soon, I'm sure. And in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.